Hey Nerdites, welcome back. We're still at MetroCon. I have a very special guest. I've actually been a fan of his for a while. We have Ronald. How you doing today?
All right.
I love your cosplays. You have done some amazing cosplays.
Well,
And my favorite one's the Iron Merman.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck with that one now.
That one is amazing.
Actually, this con was my first con ever 4 years ago, right here in this building. Yeah.
What made you choose MetroCon?
I started doing making stuff as a form of physical therapy, and when my niece, she goes by the name Selexi Cosplay, she found out that I was doing it. She said, "You got to go to a con." I said, "No, I made a thing. It's on this thing. That's it." And she bugged me, and I said yes. MetroCon was the one that was happening, and it wasn't too far. And I came here, and I've been coming here ever since.
Awesome. Okay, you mentioned physical therapy. So is that what got you into cosplay?
Yeah. Well, it was. I had surgery on this hand, 2 on this shoulder, 1 on this shoulder. I also have severe central vertigo from something I was exposed to overseas. So not only for my hands and to give me something to do, also it keeps my mind straight because I have a 10 to 15 minute limit that if I'm not busy, it completely overtakes me, and my wife puts me to bed, I lose the whole day. So when I found out about cosplay and I started making stuff, I had something to do when I got up. I'm always planning and designing and thinking, and it's keeping my mind going. So that way I'm straight and focused, and it keeps me from drifting off the la-la land.
Yeah. So how long did it take to make this cosplay in particular?
I've been doing this one for about maybe 3 weeks. You know, I made a piece, then I stopped. Then I started making a piece per day. And I think in total, it took a solid week and a half to make.
That's really quick. What's it all made out of?
This is all made out of EVA foam, and the helmet's craft foam, the gauntlets are craft foam. These are the floor mats.
Wow.
But, you know, it's just a thin one, the roll that you can get in. I get them at Harbor Freight. And let me see, this costs about 19 bucks.
Wow. That's really cosplay on a budget right there. Now, I also heard you're a veteran. I just want to say thank you very much for that.
I appreciate that.
That's your outfits. Every time I look at it, it's just looking at the detail, just the painting and everything. The line work in here is really amazing. I like that one.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
So out of all the cosplays, which one's your favorite one that you've done so far?
Well, actually my favorite one, everyone likes Iron Merman. I like that too. I actually have 3 versions of that. The first one seemed to be too clean, so I consider that my parade armor. Then I made the next version. That's the battle armor. And I have one that I debuted at Dragon Con, which is the Aqua Warrior, which is a diveable version.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Oh.
I'm going to have to go in there and look at that one now.
Yes. But I had the most fun with my silverback from Gears of War.
Yeah.
It's about 8 feet tall. It walks when my chair moves.
Oh, wow.
And that was before I had the standing chair. So now I'm in the middle of designing a new one, and I want it to be at one configuration when I'm sitting, and when I stand up, it's like straight up silverback. Yeah, wow. Ready to get you.
That is awesome. So how many different conventions do you go to a year?
I've been doing about maybe 6, but I want to do more. My first one was MetroCon. Then about a month later, I went to MegaCon. In the same place, Comic-Con this year. And then by the time I went to MegaCon in Orlando, I got an email from a company asked me to be a guest, and I thought they got the wrong person. And the guy said, "No, we've been following you on the internet, and your photos." I have photos, and that's how I got my first photos, because I kept bringing a camera that was on the back of my chair, and my wife and I would go home and say, we didn't take any pictures. Not only did I get any pictures of me, I didn't get pictures of the amazing stuff I saw. And that's how I got my first pictures going on the internet. And they asked me to do Ichiban Con, which is an anime convention. And
is that in Carolina?
Yes.
Yes, I actually went to that. I used to do some work with Zoe and Rob Van West, the head DJs. Yes. And we did the rave up there like 5 or 6 years ago, and actually went up there with them for that.
Yeah, I do several of their conventions now, and now last year I did the BloodCon, which was the first ever, and they're having a second one next week in Arlington.
Wow.
So they're flying me there. I'm going to be doing that, and this year I want to go to at least 20 cons.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
It's
saying
possible.
I'm not
we
saying,
got another one in 2 weeks right after this,
Yeah.
right here.
I'm not saying I'm going to be invited to all those, but I'm going
You
to
just
go.
wanna go
I don't
and participate,
care. I just
yeah.
want to go. Being invited just makes it more affordable, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just mad that I didn't find out about this stuff till later in life. You know, I'd heard about Comic-Con, and I thought there was that one thing that happened one time in one place.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff is still going. And I hear all the different cons, and then I talk to people in line, and they're like, "You live in Con Central." I'm like, "Really?"
Are you local around here?
I'm in Spring Hill.
Okay, so you're not far.
No. And he said, "You're in Florida." I wish I was there. I said, once cons start, there's
Yeah,
a con
it's-
every weekend somewhere.
Yeah, it's pretty much at least one con a month going on somewhere.
So I really do want to get more involved in the cons and try to do some stuff and get to a lot of different ones. I like it. I also, you know, like talking to people and stuff like that. And I do a lot of, because of this also, I do stuff with the Much Foundation, which is Makers United for Children's Hope.
Okay.
And I see you getting the thumbs up over there.
Yeah.
And it's good. We make money for prosthetics for kids, families
Yeah,
who can't
that's
afford it and stuff
amazing.
like that. So it's led to a lot of different things.
That's awesome. Where can everybody follow you at?
I'm on Facebook, Arachnoid3 Cosplay, and that's ARACKNOID number 3 Cosplay. Or you can just, my grandchildren told me, we found you just by typing Iron Merman.
Yeah. That's probably the easiest
and
way.
I did it, and
Iron
it-
Merman, and you will find him really
it
quickly.
found-
There's no other Iron Merman I know of.
And that's how I get my photos every once in a while.
All right, Ronald, thank you very much. You're a
All
huge
right, I really
inspiration.
appreciate it.
Yeah, can we actually get on video of you going down in the
Yeah,
chair?
sure. We'll make it go down again.
That is awesome. Thank you again. I hope you
Okay.
have a great weekend here.
All right, you too. man.
Nerdites, we
Thanks
will
a
be
lot.
back shortly. Thank you very much.
All right.